You are now live. Alright, y'all. What's poppin', Talent Nation? It's the guy Quis Brooks, and we are back with another video. So, y'all know that I'm real big on trying to give value. Hold on. Let me get some of that. Don't even worry about what I'm sipping on. Just know this ain't your regular tea. You feel me? Nah, but for real though, those of you out there who, and this on a different topic, but health is wealth, and wealth is a mindset. But I know that you can't really have good health without putting the proper nutrients in your body, without getting what you're supposed to be getting into your daily diet, into your regimen. And something that's been helping me out, more so because I always battle with having sickle cell, being constantly in and out of the hospital, having pain crisis and everything like that. And it kept me out of school a lot of the times, and stopped me from being able to work. So that's why I became real big on business and just technology, the internet, because whenever I would be in there for weeks and months at a time, that was something that always kept me sane. Being able to, one, learn about a lot of the things that I didn't know as far as my health, as far as, spirituality, business, and just the way that the world works as a whole. But throughout my whole 23 years of existence in this realm, I realized that a lot of the things that they teach in the medical field, or at least the Western philosophy of the medical field, it's backwards as hell, honestly. They don't. I can vouch and say that out of all the times that I done went, to the emergency room and went to the hospital or whatever, and had to get treated for some type of pain or ailment or whatever, I've never really been asked, what is your nutrient and mineral intake? How much water are you drinking on a day-to-day basis? Have you been meditating? What are you connected to the higher power? What's your stress level like? What's your anxiety like? What type of things are you eating? What is your diet? What type of herbs are you getting? They not asking you none of that shit. Are you working out on a consistent basis? Are you lowering your anxiety level? They not asking you none of that. Why? Because that doesn't matter to them, and those things don't apply to the mindset that they are applying towards your disease. And you gotta think about it. The body is already made to be able to heal itself. So if the body can't heal itself, then that means something wrong. That means something is stopping it from being able to do what it needs to do. So that could be something within your environment. That could be something that you taking in, that you consuming, as far as like, the food you eating. I got a Pharaoh's Essence diet plan that I'm going through and really flushing out to make sure I can get y'all the most value. But I promise y'all, it's going to be one of the most detailed and structured diet plans you've ever seen. Why? Because I'm telling you, just going from a plant-based perspective, and hey, I don't even want to lie, you feel me? I am struggling with trying to transition to a whole food plant-based diet. Why? Because in our culture, that's not something that's often prioritized. We don't often prioritize our health. We don't often prioritize our mental capacity as well, our mindset. And with that, that's why we eat a lot of the bullshit that we do. We eating delicious death, for real. That's all we doing, eating a whole bunch of delicious death, wondering why we having all of the pain that we having, why we having all the anxiety and depression and all these. You can't even control your sexual tendencies in nature. You can't even focus on what you really want in life. Why? Because you got the bubble guts. Literally. You feel me? Like, think about it. For those of y'all who don't know, you have three brains in the body. You have your main brain, which is your neurological brain, your mental brain. Then you have your gut brain. Your gut brain is very, 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 I want to stress this. It is very, very, very fucking important. For those of y'all who, who don't think that it has a effect on you for real, it does. Monitor what you eat and how you eat, and not only what you eat and how you eat, but how does it make you feel afterwards. Your body is always going to let you know. It's going to let you know, but if you don't listen to it, then of course you're not going to be able to really decipher what's good for you and what's not. And you have to realize that everybody has a different body. Everybody is different, So I might be mineral deficient, but someone else might be obese and mineral deficient, and you probably wonder, like, damn, how can you be obese and mineral deficient at the same time? Why? Because you could be getting a lot of the bad things in your body that you really shouldn't be getting. A whole bunch of fatty acids and, a lot of these animal proteins and animal fats and acids and different parasites and all of these things that start to clog your body up. And now your body not able to function how it's supposed to. It's not able to get rid of a lot of that bullshit that's stuck in there. A lot of these starches and everything like that, they start to build up and ferment in your body, and your body can't really process it and break it down like it's supposed to. So therefore, that's why you probably constipated after you eat a baked potato or a burger and some fries. That's probably one of the worst fucking combinations. Why? Because it got a whole bunch of starch in it. You got the burger bun, you got the bread. That's all starch and yeast, which is not good for you. Why you think females get yeast infections? Why? Because you're not supposed to have a big buildup of yeast in your body. And then you got the burger patty, which is the goddamn suicide bomb. But we don't even realize that. And then us as light beings, us as melanin based creatures, we had to realize that we can't always eat what the cave dweller eat. We can't always eat what the white man eat. So therefore, we got to realize that we have a different physiological makeup. Think about it. When they put us on them boats, they didn't bring your food with you. They didn't bring your spirituality, your God. They didn't bring none of that. They didn't bring your lifestyle, your habits, everything that you believe, all of that. They didn't bring that with you. Get your naked ass on this boat, and we finna stuff 1,000 of y'all in here at least. And that's what it was. And then they get to this land that they know nothing about, and then they, feeding them all of this bullshit that they've never really seen or encountered. And if you don't got nothing else to eat, you go take what's in front of you for the most part. A lot of people can say, oh, I never eat that or this and that or blah, 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 blah. Yeah, all right. You just ain't got hungry enough. That's all that mean. So we got to be conscious of that. We got to go back and look at, okay, damn, well, what were our ancestors eating before the whole Atlantic slave trade? Because that's only one small part of history. So before that illegitimate moment in history, what were we eating? What were we doing? How were we living? What was our belief system? What were the morals and the principles that we based our life on? My bad. What was the heritage? What was the structure? What was our family structure? What was our business model? What did we put our energy and mindset towards on a day-to-day basis? And then once we realize we come from greatness, we come from kings and queens, we come from the sons of gods and the daughters of men, we are black. And then I don't even like saying black, we more from the Hebrew Israelites, and that's, it's 12 different tribes that originated, on this planet, and everybody, originates or derives from these different tribes. most of the Asiatic black man, the original man, originates, mainly from this tribe. Of course, there are other ones as well, but that tribe was the one that spread throughout Native America, or what they call it today, South America, and parts of what they now call Africa, or the ancient civilization of Kemet. So they spread throughout these places, and you got to think it wasn't just in these places. The world was one big supercontinent at first. It was just one big ass piece of land. So with us being the original man, yeah, Atlantis, that's a real place. Do your research. Like I know some of y'all watch SpongeBob and everything like that. How you ever peep how they put Atlantis in it and everything like that? They put I forget the dude name that was like he was like the god of the sea. But it's in SpongeBob though. I know those of you who watch the show, y'all know what I'm talking about. He would come down with the lightning bolt and everything like that. And he would have his big staff in his hand, and he had a daughter as well. But a lot of times we watch these shows and we think that it's just a product of imagination, but a lot of times we don't understand that these are also products of history and reality. Yeah, imagination can be involved with it as well, but most myths derive from some sort of truth. Now, it may have gotten misconstrued over the years, but that's on us to be able to decipher between the information and put it together and see what's really fact and what's really bullshit. So we got to look at that. If this is where we derive, if we sun creatures, if this is where we set up our home base, right by what they would now call today as Egypt, if this is where we set up our home bases, this is where we decided we wanted to be, then that's where we would get the most energy. That's where we felt the most at home. Because why? The sun shines down on Africa, ancient civilization of Kemet, like it does no other continent in the world. Africa has the most minerals and nutrients in the land itself, the most natural resources. And then it has the highest vibrational creatures and energy there as well, including us beings of light. So if we beings of light, if we light spirits, then what would be the best place for us to be? I mean, we may get a little blacker, we may get a little darker when we go outside and we standing in the sun all day. You're going to be hot, but that's what they made water for. That's what, you feel me? That's what the higher power put water on this planet for. But you need the sun, because the sun going to give you a lot of those phytonutrients and everything like that you need, a lot of those minerals and energy and frequencies that you're not necessarily going to be able to get from plants and everything like that. The source of energy for everything on this planet is the sun. So the best place for us to be was in the ancient civilization of Kemet, otherwise known as Africa. Why? Because the sun shines down on that continent the most. That's why it's so beautiful over there, And one of my main goals is to travel to Africa, not only just to see the heritage and the culture, but I want to know my heritage. You feel me? Specifically, like where the hell did I come from? Like who's my grandparents. Like I need to go to Africa. You feel me? And I wanna, goddamn me, I wanna know about their culture. I wanna know about my culture. Yeah, I'm over here in America and all of that. I get that, but this was never the structure in the indoctrinated society that we living in. This was never meant for us. It was never made for us. So we either gotta build our own reality, you feel me, or go to the one where we was meant to be and build that one up. You feel me? But either way, we gonna have to build some shit. Cause they done fucked our home up, which is Africa. They done fucked that motherfucker up so much to where they made sure ain't none of you bitches coming back if you want to. So now we can't even really go back to Africa if we really want, because everybody got this idea in their head that Africa is just the ultimate slums. You feel me? Like, there's nothing but deserts and goddamn me huts and everything like that. But that's one of the most beautiful places on this planet. You feel me? Why do they want to keep us away from home so much? Why do they want us fighting with the people who look just like us? Only difference between that African brother and me, and they don't even call themselves African. They derive it off of the country and the geographical area that they in. You meet a Nigerian, he gonna say he Nigerian. He not gonna say he African. If you meet somebody from Ghana, they gonna say I'm trying to pronounce it right, Ghanaian, something like that. But they gonna say they from Ghana. They not gonna say from Africa, because Africa is the continent. You feel me? So that's not being specific. You know, that's like me saying I'm from Earth. Okay, well, where the fuck from? It's a million places on Earth that you could be from. So hence the name African American. That's just showing that we have no fucking home. You feel me? American is, you know, what you categorize yourself if you from America. But then African, like we say, that's not a specific geographical area. So we not specifically tied to the land of that place. You say Africa, it could be anywhere in that big ass continent. Anywhere. So you're not being specific enough. You know? That's like, okay, I live in America, okay, but where you live? You live in Chicago, you live in St. Louis, you live in LA, you live in Detroit. What is it? So we don't even know our real home. We don't even know our real heritage. We don't even know the spiritual practices and everything like that we really should be attending to. You know, we so indoctrinated into this society, we worshiping the white man's God. You feel me? What type of bullshit is that? And a lot of y'all I don't even be wanna, you know, get too wild on this motherfucker, but a lot of people worshiping what they would call the devil and don't even know it. You worshiping this white man's God, a God that don't look nothing like you, a God that puts you through slavery and everything like that, apparently. Damn. And if he gonna send me to hell for not believing in him, you feel me? When come on, when we was done so fucking dirty, cool, whatever, that ain't my God then. But don't talk like that then, huh? Don't nobody want to have them real conversations. Don't nobody want to talk about what really fucking matter. Come on, man. Like, we gotta start changing our mindset. If your mindset don't change, then your reality not gonna change. We wonder why we live these bullshit lives, you feel me? Why? Because you got a poverty-based mindset. Everybody want millions, everybody want riches, everybody want to do this and this and that, but nobody want to put the fucking work in. Everybody want to go to heaven, but don't nobody want to die. Come on, man. Like, it's wild to me. It's wild. And we got to realize this. A lot of times, you know, people be asking me, like, Quis, why you so serious all the time? Really? Really? If only you knew. And you can't say you don't know, because when you walk your black ass outside, you know. When you see a cop, the energy, it shifts, don't it? You feel a little bit more uncomfortable. You feel a little bit less safer, right? You know, when you walk into that bank and try to get a loan, they gonna deny your ass just because of your skin color. Oh, but we supposed to be free, right? Let me do anything wrong. Let me slip up. Gonna lock your black ass up, take you to jail. Oh, now I'm legally a slave. You feel me? And then don't let them, goddamn me, label you an enemy of the state, hit you with the Patriot Act or some shit like that. Oh, now we talk about Guantanamo Bay, all of that. They gonna have your ass in some undisclosed location based on this constitution that they put in place, you feel me, that we are now subjects to, that we never fucking agreed to. We living off a constitution from goddamn me 1,000 years back. I didn't agree to that shit. I don't know about you. Ain't nobody came to me with no motherfucking paperwork and like, yeah, sign right here, here, and here, and this how it's gonna go, and this what it's gonna be. Ain't nobody come to me like that. And maybe they came to y'all, you feel me? I don't know. I just know off my experience, you feel me? We indoctrinated into this society that we never agreed to fucking be in. You know? And then it's like, when we try to do our own shit, other cultures fear that. You feel me? But then, when we want to go back home, you feel me? A lot of us say, fuck it, bet, let's go back. When we want to go back, oh, now you want to stop us from traveling and ban travel and shit like that. So it's like, you motherfuckers don't really want us to leave. And you don't really want to kill us. You don't really want us gone. Think about it. And I'm into my spiel now, but fuck it, it's up. Like, I was supposed to be talking about whatever, some health shit, whatever. But this is, this what the higher power wants y'all to hear, so I'm going to give it to you. So, think about this, right? If they really hated us that much, hold on, let me get a little sip of that. Yeah. So peep this, right? If they really hated us that much, why didn't they just kill us all? I mean, y'all already killed, you feel me, at least 10 million of us. Why not just obliterate all of us? I mean, from their perspective, it would have been easy to do. It would have been easy to do. You could have drowned the motherfuckers on the ship, whatever, y'all blew up Black Wall Street and everything. So y'all quick to drop a bomb on a motherfucker. But why didn't y'all just kill us? Why y'all ain't just get it over with? Exterminate all the black people. Boom. Now the problem is gone, right? But no, clearly that's not, that's not what they want. Why? Because they got a profit, you feel me, off of our work, off of our labor, off of our energy, our spirit, our essence. You got to realize, first off, and it's not no hate speech or nothing. It's straight facts. You feel me? Go do your research or whatever. The white man is the definition of a recessive gene. So therefore, we wouldn't have to be violent, you feel me, towards any of them. And really, that's not in our nature. The only reason a lot of us take violent measures is because we don't have the things that we need to live a comfortable life. Our survival needs aren't met. So if I'm in survival mode, why the fuck do I give any hell about your safety? I'm not safe. I'm hungry, I'm starving, I'm dehydrated, I'm mineral deficient. My mind, you feel me? I'm sleep like a motherfucker. Not conscious at all of my reality and my environment. I know everything that I can't do. But what can I do? Everybody's so quick to tell a motherfucker, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that. What can I do then? And who are you to tell a black guy what the hell he can and can't do? This is our realm. This is our planet. What? And not just Africa or America, you feel me, or what they calling it now, but everywhere, this whole earth, this whole planet. Why you think a lot of the cave dwellers trying to shake? Why you think they trying to leave? Oh, it's real convenient that everybody focused on space travel and shit now. And then they releasing declassified documents of them researching unidentified aerial phenomenon. That's what they call it, UAPs. At first it was UFOs, unidentified flying objects. Now they changed it to unidentified aerial phenomenons. They done seen so much motherfucking shit that they can't explain. They don't know what's up. They just as lost as us. You see something traveling 10 knots per hour. You feel me? Like, come on now. It's from here to there in a second, literally. Your little gun ain't gonna do nothing for that. Your little tank, your little nuke ain't gonna do nothing but kill yourself. And it's like, okay, everybody want to get hyped up about, what Elon Musk doing with SpaceX and everything like that. That's cool. Whatever, do you. But my thing is, when all the top 1%, you feel me, when they go off to space, you think they're going to take your black ass with them? Honestly, like, let's have a real talk, you feel me? Real, yeah. Let me sit up a little bit, get myself right. If they shoot out the space, which they've been planning on doing for the last 40, 50, 60 years, do you really think you got a seat on that ship? I don't even think Jay-Z or Beyonce do. You feel me? And they supposed to be like the pinnacles of black people or whatever. But come on, they don't even got enough money and leverage and power to get on the ship. So you think you are? So it's like, damn, okay, well what's the solution, Quis? What's the solution? You know, if the world's so fucked up, if everything burning, you feel me? If it's volcanoes erupting, if it's floods, you know, volcanoes that haven't erupted in thousands of years. Floods and earthquakes and shit that's breaking the motherfucking scale. Shit that ain't happened, you know, if it's supposed to be the end times, this could, goddamn me, it looked like what they be describing in the book that y'all love to read. But I'm not saying that to put fear in y'all heart. I'm not saying that, you feel me, so y'all can be scared, because that don't solve shit. That's not a solution. That's just saying what the problem is. We already know what the damn problem is. Now we got to provide solutions. So what do we do, you feel me, to be able to combat that? We got to have our own shit. We got to rely off self. We got to start our own businesses. You feel me? We got to produce our own food. We got to have our own banking systems and our own economic systems and structures as well, our own political systems, you know? And then what are we going to do if these crazy motherfuckers get a wild idea and try to bomb us again, like they did when we built Black Wall Street? Because they quick to do that. They quick to drop a nuke on the motherfucker. You see what they did in Jerusalem, you feel me? And come on, with Pakistan and all of that, bro. Like, y'all better wake the hell up. Man, you better wake the hell up. Or you're going to be a victim of your ignorance constantly for the rest of your life until they decide to, you feel me, get it over with and kill you. But it's not profitable to just kill all the black people. Why? Because we work the hardest. And not only do we work the hardest, but 9 times out of 10, we the smartest in the room. And then we the most in tune with the higher power in our spiritual selves. So we literally that. You feel me? We that. Mind, body, and soul. We everything that every other ethnicity is not. And they all know it. The only ones that don't know it is us. And this is not hate speech towards any other ethnicity. Hey, may peace be upon everybody. You know, love to everybody. But I got to stand for my people. Goddamn me, we've been hurt and struggling and beaten and demeaned for 400, 500, 600 years. And ain't nobody gave us a helping hand for real. And every time we have a black messiah, you feel me, he get cracked. And what do the people do after he get knocked off? What did the people do after Malcolm X got knocked off? What did the people do after Martin Luther King got knocked off? What did they do after Fred Hampton got knocked off? What did they do? You feel me? Come on now. You see how these people playing. And all we want to do is go protest and march and pump our hands and yell in the streets. I mean, that's cool for whoever, you know, decides to do that. I'm just saying that's not a specific solution. And that's not going to stop them from doing what the fuck they already been doing for the past 400, 500, 600, 700 years. That's not going to stop them. Come on. We've been doing that and it ain't been working. Been protesting since the 60s, since the 40s, since the 50s. Come on now. And it still ain't been working? Okay, well, now we need to try a different method. We need to change some shit. Because apparently they don't care about us crying in the streets and yelling, you feel me, and goddamn me, whatever. They don't care about that. Why? Because it doesn't physically affect them. It don't affect their life. You not impacting them. Okay, so damn, all right, come with the solutions then. Bet. So what we do, we pull our money together. You feel me? And then we boycott them. Not boycott, boycott. We could boycott too, you feel me? But boycott. Meaning, anytime you think about getting out of line, you feel me? One, we gonna hit you with all that legal pressure. Because that's how you gotta realize the game and the matrix that we in. They love their legal work. They love their administrative tasks, they technical people. So, in order to combat that, we gotta have our paperwork in order. So, you fuck with that, bet. We suing you 1,000 times. Then, not only we gonna do that, we shutting everything down. Imagine, goddamn me, I think black people are like 60% of the work labor force, I believe. Somebody look it up and, fact check me. But imagine if all the black guys and goddesses just didn't go into work for the next week. And actually, you feel me? Like, and don't let this just pass your head so quick. You feel me? Actually think about it. You got to realize you are the fucking value. If you don't go to work, they don't make money. The only reason they make money is because you decide to take your ass into work. So if all the black people just said, nah, fuck this. We not going into work. We not doing nothing until you make this right. And then, you feel me, I really feel like we shouldn't be, working for them anyway. Because where has that gotten us so far? So, quit, bang, don't go in for work. See, I bet you they tighten up real fucking quick after 3-4 days. They going to tighten up real quick. Then a lot of our demands going to start to be met. Then that's when, like I said, we pull our money together. We start spending with each other. That way we building up our own personal and communal economies. So now I don't got to go all the way out to East Jerusalem to be able to spend $1, you feel me, and get the product that I want. Why? Because my cousin down the street got it. You hear me? My brother right there, he got it. My sister, yeah, she got it. So why? There's no need for me to go outside my community if all of the resources that I need are already within my community. That's why I say we got to start producing our own food. Think about it. Well, I live in what you could consider the ghetto. But I like it, though, because it keep me grounded with my community, with my people. You feel me? And it make me a higher observationist. It give me that high-level observation, realizing I see the problems every day. What is the solution to the problems, though? Think about it. You go out into the suburban areas and everything like that, you probably ride past like 6 Whole Foods, in the course of 10 miles. Come through, any urban area, you feel me? Any project or ghetto or whatever you want to call it, you feel me? Go through there. You ain't gonna see shit but Mickey Dickies, Burger Kings, Krispy Kremes, Family Dollars, Walmarts, all the you feel me? That you're gonna see health clinics and shit like that, tax refund places and shit, a whole bunch of cash loan places, a whole bunch of pawn shops, a whole bunch of liquor stores. What killed me is that I know a place right down the street, liquor store be trapped out, literally right across the street from a school, right across the street from an elementary school. Liquor store be trapped out than a bitch. They slanging from the liquor store and everything. Kids right across the street gotta go to school, you feel me? And that's what they gotta see every day when they go into school. And they better hope they don't get jumped or robbed or, you feel me, or raped or anything like that, or victimized in some type of way while they trying to get to school. And then when they get to school, they're going to be taught all this bullshit. They're going to be indoctrinated mentally into this society to make them feel like they don't have any worth in this world. When they are the fucking worth. You are the fucking value. Stop letting these people feed your kids mentally, physically, and spiritually. You supposed to be teaching your damn kids at home. When I have a child, they not stepping foot in no damn school or none of that. Yeah, Pop gonna teach you everything you need to know to be able to succeed in this world. You are your child's first teacher anyway. How can you expect someone to be able to teach your kid the things that they need to know to succeed in life, and for your kid to actually be receptive to it when that's not their fucking parent? It's nobody else's responsibility to prepare your kid for this world and for this environment and to indoctrinate the society that we living in, but you. You open your damn legs and had that child. You whipped your out, you feel me, and had that child with this queen. So it's y'all responsibility, you feel me, to make sure that this child has everything that it needs and to be prepared in this world. Why am I standing on me not having kids at the moment? Because I'm not having kids that I cannot financially, physically, and emotionally support in every manner. I need to make sure that money's straight. That way when I have kids, that's not the focus. You feel me? That's not the worry. That's not what I'm contemplating about. I'm contemplating on how I'm going to make sure they kids are straight. How I'm gonna make sure they good spiritually and mentally? You feel me? How I'm gonna make sure they healthy? How I'm gonna make sure they happy? That's what I'm trying to focus on. I'm not trying to focus on getting this whack ass dollar that ain't worth shit and don't mean shit. But that's all we want to focus on. That's all we want to put our focus towards. Why? Because that has become everybody's God now. Think about it. You worship money more than you will worship the higher power. You worshiping the higher power to get that money. Come on now. You praying for $1. When you are the fucking value. When you are the worth. Come on, man. Like I said, start seeing the value in yourself. It's about mindset. 80% mindset, 20% skill set. I may have, went off, went into my little spiel or whatever, but all of that was valuable information. And if you take the time to decipher, what I said and everything, you will really see the value and you will get the impact, and it'll change your mindset and it'll start to impute that knowledge that you need. I'm feeding you food for the soul, for the mind, and for the body. Any of y'all interested in tapping in, you feel me, learning how to grow your business, grow your brand awareness and your income online with your talent? Why? Because we going into a digital age. Everybody's shipping now. Everything being online. Schools, businesses, churches. My granny was on a Zoom church. You feel me? Like that. I'm like, damn, okay, it's really real. At the other day, I was at Walgreens and they had the little doors, the little refrigerators where you go and grab like a beer or whatever. You grab the drinks, the beverages. They got digital TVs within the glass. So the glass is kind of like see-through, but it's like a TV on the glass, you feel me, for all the doors. Playing little commercials and shit like that for the beer, playing little beer commercials. I'm like, yeah, we in the Matrix for real. And those who don't know, you feel me, gonna constantly be victims of their ignorance. But those who do realize it, hey, it's a beautiful and one of the worst times to be alive. One of the best and worst times to be alive. Dependent on your mindset, your skill set, and your execution. This could be one of the best moments in life, or it could be one of the worst. What you do today will entail your future. That's all the value and the knowledge I got for you today. I'm going to be coming back with some more. But, hey, I'm letting y'all know I'm charging for my time. Why? Because I know the value within myself and within my skill set. So, one, see the value within yourself. And if you see the value within the content and the knowledge that I'm putting out, then show me. Create a value exchange. Pay for a course. Pay for a consultation. Sit down with me, you feel me, and talk, and so we can show you how to build up your brand, how to build up your business, how to create more money, how to generate income and revenue, you feel me, so we can really start getting to this bag. We're not going to be able to do nothing in this world if we don't have the capital to back it. How the hell we going to be able to defend ourselves if we don't got no money? You can't go to war with no money. You can't do shit when you broke. You can't even eat. Come on now. So it's like we gotta align our priorities, align our mentality, get our mindset right, you feel me? Heal our mind, body, and soul. And that's when we'll start to get the results that we want. That's when we'll start to create the reality that we want. So this has been another live session, you feel me, for Talent Talk. You tuned in with the guy Quis Brooks. I hope I've given you some very good value and knowledge. But like I say, success is the work of applied knowledge. If you don't apply the knowledge, you still gonna live in the same bullshit reality that you living in, honestly. So don't expect much, you feel me, if you're not willing to put in the work, if you're not willing to put in the action, the grind, the hustle, it's the persistence. That's what it is. That's what separates the successful from the weak. That's what separates the wealthy from the poor. The skill set, the mentality, the mind. What's up, King? But that, you gotta realize, that's what separates us. The mindset. It's not the fact that, they got $1 billion, they can do whatever they want. I was reading a research report. It was saying most of the millionaires in the world, like 90 to 95% in the millionaires, are self-made millionaires, or they have not received any type of like trust fund or some type of inheritance from their families. Most millionaires had to get it out the fucking mud. So don't hate on them. Get like them. Figure out what you need to do to get to that level, to get to that space. You know, and then once we hit our millions, then we on to a bigger and better goal. Now we trying to touch some billions. Then once we touch the bills, now we on to a bigger goal. And now I'm talking about world, collaboration and, yeah. Now we talking the trillion game. But it's like everybody be thinking that that's so far-fetched because you don't see the value in yourself. You don't believe that you could generate $1 billion. You don't believe that you could generate $1 trillion. If I'm giving out $1 billion worth of value, that's the least I better get. I'm giving out $1 trillion worth of value. I at least better get $1 trillion. They making it every day, all day, millions an hour. And I can't get a little piece? You can't break me off a little something? Come on, dog. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Like I say, you got to switch your mindset, switch your perspective, how you view the world, how you interact with the world, and what you put your time and energy into is always going to tell what your reality will be. So that's all the information I got for you. Y'all have a wonderful day. Yeah, I'm out.